Lookinghawk. I live in Cornville, Arizona. I've been here 21 years, and I was born in New Jersey in 1943 and went to high school there and left a couple years after high school and spent 35 years in Southern California. While I was in California, I experienced sweat lodge quite a few times with different leaders, and there was something there that I realized was deep inside of me that needed to be reawakened. And after following Paramahansa Yogananda's teachings since 1970, I learned from him about love and compassion and gratitude and respect for elders and many things through his teachings. And one of the main things I learned was about family and about connection with the earth, and which is also a big part of the Native American traditions. The Native Americans call it a cleansing. It's a way of praying, and expression that they use often when people enter the lodge is, "Today is a good day to die." And we often think, well, that's kind of a harsh expression about thinking about dying when you're praying. But what they're referring to is we all carry things with us and carry things inside of us that we don't need to carry with us any longer because it's a burden. We probably all have heard the story about the traveler's climbing up a mountain and he realizes that his backpack is heavy. So as he goes to a little bit higher on the mountain, he sees something that says grief, and he takes that package out of the mountain, out of his pack, and leaves it on the side. And he goes up, and then there's anger and jealousy and resentment and all these different things. Well, he gets to the top of the mountain, and he realizes he no longer has any burdens with him, and he's completed his adventure and his journey. He knows when he goes back down the mountain, if he needs those bundles again, he can pick them up. But most often as we go down, we look at the bundle and realize, goodbye, anger. I no longer need that. It doesn't serve me any longer, so we can leave it behind. We don't need all of the burdens that we carry in our lives. For some reason, we feel like we really need to carry these things with us, maybe as our protection, as our shield, as our ego is telling us we need these things in order to be who we are, but we really don't. We're a perfect image of Great Spirit. We're a reflection of God. And each of us has that inside of us. All we need to do is open up and see who we are. A good friend of mine, George Sanchez, passed away recently, and many words of wisdom came through my brother. We sundanced together for 19 years. And one of his things he used to say every day was, when you get up, look in the mirror in the morning when you come out of the shower and see who's there. And look in your eyes and just say, I love you. I love what I see. I love this body. I love who I am. I love what I do. I love my work. I love my friends. I love everything. I love everyone. Most importantly, I love myself. If we can do this every day, we will be changed people. There's an old story about an Indian chief with his grandson sitting on his knee. And the grandson is telling the grandfather that he's had many visions and thoughts that trouble him during the day, and at night he sees a coyote running through the bushes, teasing people and chasing the rabbits. And then he also sees the eagle soaring in the heavens. And he looks at the grandfather and he says, "Grandfather, I'm not sure what I should do." So the grandfather looks at the boy and says, "Which one are you feeding? Where's your mind? Are you down with the coyote, causing problems or disturbing people's homes? Or are you up soaring with the eagle, with Great Spirit?" So we should look at ourselves every morning, every night, see what we do, see what we've done all day, and just look and see where our lives are taking us. If we're addicted to the 6 o'clock news, that's not the way you're going to find peace within. The way you're going to find peace within is to click off the news and open your heart. Spread love. One of my words that I'd like to be quoted on is just being part of a family of love. And most of my messages, I end with spread the love, because we're the ones that are going to make the world a better planet. Many, many people are hiding behind their ego. They want to be like, you put the name in the spot, and that's who you want to be like. Be yourself. Who would you rather be than yourself? A mantra that I've started a while ago and I've shared with people, it's ego, egoing, egone. It's a good thing to live by, when we can move our ego aside and just be us, be ourselves, be a perfect reflection of spirit, be able to share that love with everyone that crosses our path.